This is something called Modernist Bouzingo Revival Meeting by Mark Bloch, who is not here in person. So we have been chosen as the victims who are going to embarrass ourselves for Mark Bloch's sake. All right. Oh, this is a
performance
for the
people
who can't say
no.
People
pleasers,
liars, cheats,
pretenders, bartenders,
oh, east.
enders,
I was reading that as one word.
Indian givers, pseudo,
performers,
Fake
Bouzingo, fluxus,
news.
practitioners, undertakers, underachievers,
under,
Is that an 8?
That's
a seven.
farmers, whatever that is, thistle,
Sniffers.
Ne'er
Do
well.
Miscreants.
we
believe,
in
strangleholds,
Oh, for
emojis, crying,
out for more.
hustle,
on
Over
break,
a
sweat,
run jog skip
to
the loo crap your
pants,
shit
a
brick,
pee in the pool
and
Barricade. Yourself.
with the
other,
suppositories,
in
your
Buddhist.
dharma,
bum anal
fourth,
eye. Run
to
the
train, sweat,
and
submit large,
Packages.
fill,
with
heavy, objects,
or
Transport.
them
telepathically,
to
people,
who don't
speak,
in
the
local, dialect, pause,
who
Practice.
writing, words,
that
no
one
understands
they
pride,
themselves,
on
their ability,
to
Scribble.
and
scroll, scrawl,
even
though,
Jim
leftwich,
is
out
of
town.
Cavorting.
about,
in a
strange, vehicle,
And
there,
is
Nothing.
new
under,
the sun.
literature.
Pass them around.
It's time to round up.
From ages 0 to 2, I was the Bouzingo. I hosted parties where clothes were banned and wine was consumed from human skulls.
From ages 2 to 5, I was a Bouzingo bohemian and a Bouzingo Parnassianist. I played instruments that I did not know how to play on street corners.
From ages 5 to 10, I was a Bouzingo romanticist and a Bouzingo symbolist. And so me, Ray Johnson, and Jack Smith walked a pet lobster on a leash because it does not bark and knows the secrets of the seas. The bees! The bees!
From ages 10 to 12, I was a Bouzingo graduate. I should probably have taken the word supernaturalist instead. Andre Breton would have had to suppress his anger.
From ages 12 to 16, as a Bouzingo asceticist, I dedicated myself to exploring experiences with drugs. I regretted it later, or at least spoke negatively about it at revival meetings.
From ages 16 to 18, I was a proud Bouzingo Dadaist until I clubbed myself with a thorny grand piano leg, becoming forever a loyal Bouzingo surrealist.
Soon, however, I renounced Bouzingo surrealism due to a dispute I had over a tarot card, which Andre Breton, turning my attention elsewhere and eventually joining the movement called Instantaneanism, a little-known anti-art woke Marxist collective, first created in a later edition, perhaps the last, of Francis Cabio's Dada magazine 391.
This is the first verse for a man named Ross Priddle.
Bird, a red cardinal interested in glitch art and heavy metal music at a time and with a mirror for thigh high I was stranded. And this is the chorus.
For
This
race,
time with a mirror for a mixed race, with a mirror high and tall, a mixed race, at a time with a mirror high heels, a mixed race,
reveals high thigh for mirror, a with a time, a act, race, mix, a.
Political correctness lovingly revealed by a laptop at a time with a mirror for thigh high.
At a place and time and sexual preference of our own choosing, barring holocausts, death camps, or apocalypse. Don't worry, it is over soon.
I have now therefore defiantly ended my science career with a slow consideration of slow decay in 3 Robert Smithson-inspired performances. A pile of dirt, the deep flood waters, and a rat-eaten collection of book spines called entropy. Each spiritual division that may have sprung up between me, the imaginary performer, and any visiting American fascist may now freely, numerically, magically correspond with one of 7 serendipitous colored postcards or other festive mementos I recently literally found at the bottom of a stairwell in New York City.
Literature distribution.
Editor's note to be read aloud, including this self-referential editor's note.
The Bouzingo pan-modernists were a group of eccentric poets, novelists, and artists in France during the 1830s that practiced an extreme form of distribution whose influence helped determine the course of a man named Ken Friedman in the 20th century and the late H.R. Fricker sometime in the near future, his mouth full of non-filter cigarettes.
The synchronistic stories the Bouzingo group wrote about themselves were full of intentional exaggerations. The stories were meant to frighten the middle class, meaning upper class.
In summation, my friends, my final involvement with the pan-Bouzingo neoist concept began when I was just a small boy growing up in the Pan-Bouigui Institute of Technology in Akron, Ohio.
USA.
USA, but somebody else.
Not in natal care. I spent my fallow, tepid youth surrounded by scientists and inventors, with no one my own age to play with. One of the professors there tried to ease the pain by thinking up an affectionate nickname for me, the Pan Man Bouzingoist. I never knew why he picked this strange moniker, and I'm afraid it will remain a mystery forever, as the good doctor, a Leonard McCoy, disappeared in a bizarre accident with a horrible anti-fluxus time machine in October 1967.
It was at this
It
point.
was at this time,
Or
long before that the beat poets morphed into the beatniks, and then after that into a man named Dobie Gillis, and a woman appropriately named Tuesday Well, who were stranded on Gilligan's Island after finishing a 3-hour tour, and subversive movements were no longer needed. The coffee had been spilled, and the obligatory propaganda had been distributed.
But secretly,
secretly,
under the hood,
the quest continued
forever and ever.
You distribute literature for a hobby, you should be way quicker.
I do it very carefully. You don't give this shit to just anybody. They'll just put it under their bed and never read it. Trust me, I know.
Right, it's true. Thank you.
That's the ballot.
Thank you. We have Mark Bloch.
Believe it or not, we practiced that 600 times before we did it.
And we got
Each
it
time
just
different.
right. Just right. It was perfect.